In this video, I'm going to show you why you should include LinkedIn in your organic marketing strategy. This video will feature basic and updated facts about LinkedIn and why you should go live with the biggest professional social network. Have fun! Also make sure to subscribe to my channel and see, learn and be inspired about doing high quality live streams that make you look like a pro and win new clients. Hello Brian, how are you doing?
Hey Daniel, I'm better than I deserve and fired up to be here. Thanks for tagging the team in this today.
It's such a pleasure. And yeah, just to reconstitute, so what is LinkedIn? It's the #1 business networking platform and it's like the place now for job search. It's a content and influencer platform. It has great possibilities to really refer your skills and make it also referable, that others say, hey, Brian is a great coach, I really refer him, he was giving such a great service, and to make this obvious, like where you're good at. And then it's sometimes a little bit underestimated, but it's also a learning platform offering great courses, top-notch, cutting edge here. And it started 2002, 1 million first members after 500 days. Now we are at 740 million members. It was acquired by Microsoft in 2016. Great strategical move probably. So for people that sometimes think Microsoft is an old company, but now they have this access to this platform, would say great move. And here we go, here we are when it comes to the distribution of members worldwide. So you see here where people are connecting literally everywhere in the world. But you see also that the North American part and the European part quite balanced here. Also, we have a lot of members in India, Brazil, and I was surprised because there were some exclusions from LinkedIn that excludes people from China to do a live broadcast, but still also you have 52 million on the Chinese mainland. So of course, LinkedIn covers it all. And so if you see that in perspective to other social networks, of course, you have the Facebooks, the YouTubes, WeChat, Instagram, but LinkedIn is quite advanced here. And of course, having this special, membership and audience that is making it, I would say, so valuable for you when you reach out. So with LinkedIn, of course, you have this access to users and to a worldwide market. So here, not only an American audience, you have 76% of users outside the US, young users between 25, 30-year-old, 60%, and you have the access to senior level people. Where can you write to a CEO? So who knows if he sees you, but of course, when I'm doing this live, and so who knows who's tuning in right now. And then another good thing, and this is good for live, is that the audience is quite desktop oriented. So LinkedIn is a network that people watching from breaks on their workplace, when they're watching on the big screen. And this has opportunities for you because people have time and they're more likely to devote that time and not sit away that quickly, like with Instagram Reels or something like that.
Exactly, that's right. Well, my favorite thing about this chart is the 60% of users are 25 and 34. I mean, this is the up and coming market. This is the up and coming generation of folks that are business professionals. And to me, again, I'm not an expert, Daniel, in this realm like you are, but as far as adoption rate, I'm pretty excited about that, because that's really the vibe that I think I like to have personally. So again, we can talk about that offline, but really encouraging. But also, I liked how you said about a letter to the CEO. You know, the old way, right? And I shared this in my web class yesterday. You might have to draft a memorandum. Some of those. I remember going to my mom's office as a kid and seeing these memos everywhere, right? Well, those days are gone. And so then you used to have to go to maybe cold calling, making these cold calls, hoping to get in. Well, if I call the CEO at 6:15, It might go through the receptionist or just buzz right directly to his office. Okay, good. Not saying you shouldn't try that. But then you have the, the networking events. Ugh, the same old people doing the same things. It's like, oh my gosh, unless it's really specific and targeted, sometimes those can be a big waste of time, or you think you're doing something good, but you're really not effective. And then, you'd have to be on these big Zoom calls and network. But here is LinkedIn. It gives you access directly to the CEO potentially. And if you craft your message right, more of those CEOs will see you on their own. And so that's a lot of what I share in my frameworks and stuff like that too. But I'm really encouraged by the fact that you do have access. Even if the administrative assistant for the CEO is working the platform, that person gets a lot done in a company. So you want to connect and you want to be ready to go as well. So very
exactly.
good stuff.
And think about how also, of course, it's important to connect to people in the recruitment, but it's not the only gate that you can pass. And I have to say the most exciting jobs I got was directly through, actually interviewing a CEO on radio that time, but you could surpass in the same way, because often people from the recruitment are a little bit like, okay, we're looking for this candidate and this experience, but okay, so it's also able to go directly. I think it's a great point you're making here, because it's if you have a purpose here and if you're on fire for this thing, there might be somebody saying, hey, just check out this woman, this man. He is on fire. Let's check her out.
Yeah, exactly. And at least it's worth a look. I think that's the kind of thing. And so you have to remember too, don't want to get down the bunny trail here, but within LinkedIn, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's why you look at how many levels you can go deep. As soon as you open up more of those first level connections, then the second level opens up. And then, so people don't understand, like, oh, I don't know, I want to have a tight little profile. We're not sharing pictures of our family on LinkedIn, not like Facebook where it's like really personal and to some regards private. This case is you're showcasing your value to the marketplace, how you are seeking to serve, and how you understand that there are problems in the marketplace, and you showcase and share through LinkedIn how you bring solution to those problems. That's like, we need to talk to this person pronto. And the resume then becomes sometimes a formality.
So just some facts here on the value of LinkedIn and the audience, which was matching to what I have been experiencing when I was working in digital marketing. So you have LinkedIn as a great platform for strong content and to have organic social marketing. And this is something that is, of course, going very nicely with going live, because live is an organic form to reach out. So LinkedIn audiences are receptive, and so therefore it's another point to check it out. Then also what I've mentioned already is that the clicks on LinkedIn are more likely to convert. This is what I have seen doing ads on LinkedIn, and this is what this graph here shows us. So okay, it's approved. I took it. I hope you liked this video. Please find further information like the contact to Brian Horwath in the show notes of this video. Would you like to know how to actually go live and how to request to be a live streamer on LinkedIn? So check out my next video on going live on LinkedIn. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel to see related topics of going live and keep informed about new and upcoming topics.